to figure out our problems. My God, I had a psychiatrist and a psychologist. Should have mentioned that years ago. I did. I have a massive problem with ADD, but that also kind of like chirped in and fucked up my goddamn depression. And then I got panic attacks from anxiety, and they said take this and then take that and get all fucking doped up and have a fucking ball and be a normal human being for a few minutes. I took all that shit. I had the worst fucking nightmares of my life. I used to love the show MASH. I couldn't even watch MASH and enjoy it. I was like, well, who the fuck are these people and why are they living in the fucking woods? Why are they living in tents? My mind was such a mess on that shit. I was like, you know what? There's got to be a better way. So I became an alcoholic. Yeah, I did. It's like, what the fuck, man? Either I spend all my lifetime on these fucking China-made drugs, these mind-altering motherfuckers that kill your fucking liver, and then you're warned about beer. You're warned about booze. You're warned about pot. Man, some of that heavy shit, that real heavy shit, like heavy heroin and shit that kills people. Maybe there's a message there that needs to be heard. I wouldn't know. I've never been stupid enough to try one of those heavy duty motherfuckers. But yeah, I smoked my pants off, man. I just puff, give to myself. That shit works. Have a fucking beer. People say, hey, don't drink a fucking beer. You're a fucking alcoholic. You're a bad influence. I'm like, well, what the fuck ain't anymore? What the fuck happened to America at this point, to be honest? Everybody telling us what's wrong, what's bad for you, what you shouldn't do. I'm like, well, what the fuck are you doing? That reminds me when Michelle Obama was in the fucking White House. What the hell did she say? It's time to eat good. She fucked up McDonald's French fries. I don't know if you'll remember that. Removing trans fats. Y'all too young. See, that's what's nice about being old. We know what the fuck's going on because we were there when the fucking bullshit started. You guys are just living the aftermath of it. Oh, discombobulated and confused. What's he talking about? Conspiracy theory. He's a fucking nutcase. It's like, yep. What planet are you living on where you didn't actually know about this because you were too busy putting your fucking nose up in the air saying, I'm right, I'm not going to listen, everybody's wrong. Hell of an argument to have with a bunch of motherfuckers on the internet, isn't it? Mm-hmm. No. I choose my poisons, man. Fuck all. You know, honest to God, if it's not going to kill me any faster than fucking eating broccoli too much or fucking taking too much aspirin or fucking sniffing down the goddamn Greyhound bus smoke on the highway. People with their fucking religious beliefs and all the goddamn beliefs that they have about how the world works. Well, motherfucker, if you had the answer on how the world works, what the fuck are you doing up on YouTube making, I'm going to be your life coach? Yes, Eli, I'm talking to you. You're putting a stranglehold on yourself, man. You cannot be a life coach. And I got news for you. This may sound like a knock, but it's actually not a knock against Eli. It's a knock against everybody. Every single one of us either thinks that we're listening to somebody that makes sense, or the person that we're listening to thinks that they know you better than you do, or they have the answers for you. Well, if they had the answers in life, what are they doing on YouTube? Struggling. I mean, have you had no time in your life to comment on all these fucking videos, but not realize every one of these motherfuckers is in the same boat that you are? They have not one answer for you. Nobody, not me, not nobody, zero, across the board. This is not the place. This is not the platform for fucking answers. It's the place for entertainment. It's the place to vent. Even if you're really good at edited videos, hell, you might even get a little bump in the trunk right there. Somebody slap you on the ass. Good job. But honestly, are you really, Eli, going to come here and be a life coach to any motherfucker that's as fucked up as you are? We are all equally fucked up, or we would not be here. This was for entertainment. It was like watching Saturday Night Live when it was funny. Why did anybody watch Saturday Night Live when it was funny? Because they needed a release, man. They needed a break. Life is real. YouTube is not. YouTube has nothing to do with reality. Not one creator on YouTube is reality, including myself. I bring a lot of drama to the table, but I do that on purpose because without drama, your point will not be made. It just won't. Won't. Now, Eli, you're taking this way too serious, man. So I asked you a question on your live tonight, which I noticed this is really embarrassing, by the way. And this is one of the questions I'd have for you if you decide to go live with me one-on-one. Why is it that you seem to... Oh, you removed my comment. No, you didn't. Oops, that was me. So, why is it such a problem for you to accept the fact that all these channels, all these comments are against you? Now, before you think anything about that statement, let me clear it up for you. I know why you do that. I used to do that. I did. Back when I first got started, that was one of my biggest mishaps of all time. I started off strong. And I mean, dude, I was kicking ass and taking names. That community is irrelevant to this one, but it was the same fight. It was the same drama. Just different subject. And I was doing really good, Eli. And all of a sudden, I failed miserably. It pissed me off so bad that I didn't see it. I had to watch it back myself for like the next 6 months. I was like, what the fuck was I... Dude, I see where... I saw it. Nobody had to tell me. The comments may have been right. That's what you got to pay attention to, and that's why you should not be blocking the comments that you call hateful. Mine stand on my channel. I got tons of them. I don't respond to them. I don't give them a like or a heart. That's other people's game. I just let them stand. Hey, as long as YouTube allows it, my channel is free speech. That's my rule. As long as YouTube allows it. Now, if somebody flags your comment off, I got nothing to do with it. But I don't remove comments. I don't give a fuck how twisted it is. Unless, all right, there's an exception. If you're talking about children or dropping docs, you're not getting blocked, but the comments getting removed. I mean, who wouldn't do that in their right mind? That's just the right thing to do. If it's about children or docs, anybody going to argue with me on that? Don't inspire me. I will fuck you up. Just saying. Leaving that alone, moving on. Eli, you've got a problem, man. You see clear as bell. You took off your shades. You lowered your fuzz mitten on your microphone, and your channel's actually doing worse than it's ever done. I'd like to talk to you about that one-on-one in your live on your channel, and I promise you, I give you my word, this goes across the board. I may have said some things that people don't like, or make things look a way that I chose to make them look for that night. Not manipulation, but after all, this is a game at some point. Whether I'm on Flex's live, or I'm Reese's live, or I make a video talking about Jeff Thomas Black, or Glitch, whatever it might be, you gotta wait for it. You gotta wait for it. I'm not out here to fuck anybody up. I'm out here to give you my reel. My reel is only going to get heard if I fuck it up like I do. And my reel is more important than how I fuck it up. My reel is more important than how you are trying to be real. I got a lot of questions for you, Eli. You might have an opportunity to clear this shit up, but know this. I will not get you demonetized. I promise you that. That is not my plight. That is not where my head's at. I will not get you demonetized. I will not say things that are risk to your channel. I don't have to cuss to be right. I cuss because I enjoy it. It's like smoking a cigarette or drinking a beer. I fucking love it. Cussing makes me feel real because that's how I feel. So if I'm going to speak, it's going to be me. Suppressing the words I want to say, I do that on a light basis. It's only out of a little respect for people that are actually worried about the free speech thing. I could give a fuck. I have yet to get a fucking strike on my channel, and if I do, I got 2 more to go before it's killed. I've been through that before. It's easy to fix. I don't give a fuck about that. What I am saying is this, is if I can't be myself, I don't want to be anybody else. I don't want to do anything else. But, dude, the questions I got for you are real. What I want to know is, would you be willing to do a live with me? One-on-one, no. None of our girls, none of our ladies, none of that. But would you be willing to do it with my word that I will not get you demonetized? Because apparently us bottom feeders have that power to get AdSense creators demonetized, I guess, somehow. So instead of arguing with you about that's not really a thing, I'll just promise you I won't do it. Whatever that is. And I think I have an idea what that is with you, because you're a very paranoid little guy. And I'll be honest with you, dude, it's not about being paranoid that bothers me. It's the fact that you don't realize that you're paranoid. When somebody's got a channel that holds stature, a lot of people want to be monetized, dude. Tons. Hundreds of millions across the planet, if I had to guess, want to be monetized and can't do it. Eli is monetized. And he's not reaping the rewards. That kind of fucks a lot of people up. It's like, do you not see what you're doing? You got a gift that a lot of people don't have by being monetized. And those people are actually legit that want it and can't get it, and yet you're running ads and nobody thinks you're legit. Do you see how fucking backwards and upside down that is? It's like a frisbee or a really bad flying toy that it just comes back and hits you in the head. Eli, if you don't wake up, it's going to be too late for you on monetization and a channel that grows. Do you understand what that means? Do you? While you're fighting other people on YouTube to keep your channel going, you're losing your channel. You're doing it all wrong. I thought you and I could have a conversation about that. One-on-one. But you got to turn off the chat. Chat's got to be going bye-bye. You know why I say that? I'll tell you real simple why I say that. It ain't because I want you to lose your super chat. None of that. It ain't got nothing to do with it. But if I talk, I don't want no chat. That's why I don't do lives. I like regular videos. Everybody gets to see it, in my opinion, for more real than it is. Because half the shit you say in a live don't get heard. Everybody's reading the comments or waiting for somebody to talk. That's a distraction. I got too much ADD to let somebody else distract me when we're trying to hear what this motherfucker has to say. Unfortunately for Eli right now, he's got no traffic. I mean, oh God, that's bad. 23 watching and zero on his live for comments. Except for mine. Oh, there's a Vartan. And a Jenny Sadler? Confirmed. So, excluding mine, he's got... Oh. Hey, dude, if you could do me a favor. After all that's happened in the last few days, you saw me on Flex's Live. You've seen me say some things that weren't copacetic for Glitch Dash or Jeff Thomas Black. You've seen that, right? Do you know what that means? That means I'm not on my knees. When I see shit I don't like, I say it. But you never once heard me say those two are fools. Those two are ignorant. I just don't like what they said. I don't like what they're doing. Period. I just don't like it. So what? Doesn't mean I want to fight them. I just don't like what they're doing. I got no interest in what they're doing. I don't believe in it. I don't see it. Doesn't make any sense to me. I think I've spoken this before. Why aren't you doing that, Eli? Why aren't you doing that? All you do is block people. How in the fuck can you have an argument with somebody if you just block them? You see, having an argument with somebody is how you get to the end game. Because you don't know who they are unless you argue with them. Give an example. Just last night, Eli, I was on Flex's Live. It's like 1:30 in the morning, something I don't do. Haven't done that since the first time I talked to him in live. That was a different day. Why? I wanted to talk to him. I wanted to see where he was. I've said this before, and it's a good thing to go by if you're a real lender on this platform. Know your surroundings, people. Just know them. I'm not telling you who to think about, who to believe in, who to listen to. I'm just saying, if you're going to do anything that's related to the gig community, if you're going to do anything that's related to drama, just know your surroundings. And by the way, when you do that, you'll have fun. Remember that. You're never going to go wrong if you go down that rabbit hole of drama. It's fun. It's fun. You also get to see who's full of shit. Or who's like actually backing you up without telling you on your channel that they're backing you up. Again, I don't understand being backed up. I've been here too long, and I've seen what not being backed up looks like, and it's almost the same as being backed up, because the very people that you think are backing you up are fucking, they're shitting on your name behind your back, and you're supposed to get butthurt by that. And it's like, I don't even fucking know these goddamn yahoos. One of the first fucking times I saw that in this community blew my mind. Fucking Glitch Dash, man. He went on and on and on and on. 100 and what was it? 18 subscribers. Now he's up over 2,000. He's got thousands and hundreds of trillions of fucking goddamn Godzilla views. I'm like, well, yeah, that's cool, dude. No, I'm not being facetious. I'm not. But it is cool to see a man grow like that without running ads. I just wonder what's going to happen if he does run ads. And if he don't, he's still going to be the same bullshitter that he always was. It ain't going to matter if he runs ads or not. I doubt he's going to clean up his act any more than I will mine. The reason I say this, I called out Glitch Dash, sort of. See, you trolling me, dude? Jeff Thomas Black remembers that. Because Glitch Dash, he trolled me a little bit. He can bullshit me all he wants, but I know what that is. It's a friendly trolling, but I know what it is. And, yeah, he's like, nah, dude, nah. Yeah, popcorn and a fucking smiley face, this fucking guy. So I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, dude, you're another one of those guys. You're just gonna fucking emoji me to death. You ain't gonna fucking talk. He can't make a fucking video about me. He can't critique my shit. He critiques everybody's but mine. I wonder why that is. Well, I had to look into it a little bit. It's like, why the fuck ain't this motherfucker critiquing me? Why not? I mean, he critiques everybody on the planet. He'd probably do the Pope if he didn't think that he might get monetization and fucking run that shit with ads. So I'm like, what the fuck? Why not me? So I look around. Guess what I found? Every goddamn comment this motherfucker made just about 6 weeks ago, I said it before, I say it again, know your surroundings. People are talking about me in his live, people are talking about me in other lives, and what would Glitch Dash say? I don't watch his videos. Dude, if that wasn't the biggest limp dick goddamn comment, limp dick motherfucker I've ever... Are you serious right now? You leave popcorn, man. Dude, you've been throwing popcorn all over my floor. All that fucking popcorn. I don't even know if it's buttered, man. That all over the goddamn... What the fuck, dude? You've been watching every goddamn video I make. If you ain't watching the video, quit throwing fucking popcorn on my floor. You Chuck E. Cheese's fucking groupie. Give a fuck who your friends are. I don't give a fuck if you think I give a fuck who my friends are. Dude, what the fuck is with you people with friends? Either you an acquaintance for 5 fucking seconds on this fucking platform, or you ain't. It's an acquaintance. Everybody thinks that I'm fucking on my knees with Flex, or he's on his knees with me. You guys are fucking mentally challenged. You talking about the mentally challenged fucking your channels up? How in the fuck does that work? How many times have you heard these motherfuckers on these lives talking about somebody else? And then I get that fucking question from fucking Glitch Dash about lives. Like, why do you think the big channels don't make lives? I'm like, it's real goddamn simple. You think they want to spend 4 hours fucking talking to their audience about some bullshit that nobody else even fucking understands? And if they do, they're fucking pumping 600 views when they can get 10,000 and run ads against it? And they waiting for a fucking super chat for 4 hours, and then they gotta pay attention to all the comments? Dude, every one of us has ADD. That's why these videos used to stick about 10 to 15 minutes. Now all of a sudden they're at 16 fucking hours. Get your fucking watch hours up. For what? To get paid? Watch your audience go down when you get paid. Watch what happens when you hit stalemate, dude. Remember that. How in the fuck are you going to tell me about this goddamn platform? I've been on both sides. Positive, negative, political, religious, fucking social. I ain't got no expertise, dude. I've just had my handed to me and handed other people their ass on the stupid shit they said and the stupid shit that I got called out on. That shit happens. What the fuck makes you special? You ain't. None of us is special here. But know this, Eli, and know this, Glitch Dash. Y'all can take that wrench and shove it up your ass. I'll be honest with you. Flex gave me mine back last night, and I'm like, I told him twice, go watch some comments back. I don't think he'd remove it. I wasn't bullshitting him. It was never about a wrench for me. It was about my ability to speak, and that's why I think Eli's been a bit of a douchebag. Let the motherfucker speak if you don't like it. Don't get your feelings hurt, dude. This ain't the right place for it. It's disrespectful. It's going to ruin my channel. That's what he says. It's called an audience, dude. You're going to have an audience to grow. You're not going to grow without an audience. I mean, doesn't this guy have any business sense? You cannot grow without an audience if you're trying to make money on YouTube. I thought that was obvious. Am I the only one that knows this that's not getting paid to be here? Ain't that a fucking double whammy? How in the fuck does a guy that not get paid to be here know more about how this shit works than the guys that are getting paid to be here? When you got 6,000 subs, you got 12,000 subs, and your views are 300. That means 11,700 motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. That means 5,700 fucking subs don't care about you. How in the fuck do you make these videos anymore knowing that 97% of your audience said go fuck yourself, we don't want to hear a goddamn word you gotta say? So you keep on changing the narrative and that don't even work. That's where little motherfucking pony spunk bitches like me pop up and bitch fucking people out. Stop the bullshit. If I see something good in you, I'll tell you. Eli, I see something good in you. You fucking blown it. I got one more name. That's for the next video. I hope he catches this one because I think he knows who I'm talking about. But I'm going to keep that on the straight down low. If he don't respond to this, if he don't make any comment about this, it's going to be me and him. I spoke about this to Flex last night. He doesn't know the name either, but he knows something's about to pop. And at some point, you just got to do you. And that's going to be a bitch for a lot of people. But guess what? I've had a lot of those problems in my life too. Y'all thinking you're special, but you ain't. We all got problems. Every goddamn one of us, all platforms, all gig apps, the whole fucking nine. Every one of us is getting jacked up. The only recourse I got is when somebody jacks me up, I'm going to jack them up back. Don't bullshit me. Reese, you got one chance to tell this motherfucker if he don't go up on this live with me, one-on-one, and I will not get that shit demonetized. He's fucked. And Reese, I will talk to you later. Flex, do you see where this is going? We got issues. We got issues. I'm not going to sit around in here and act like we don't. And Glitch Dash, would you please do me a favor? Stop throwing popcorn on my floor. Please. Enough with the popcorn. Twerp out.